Thorns, damage reduction while fortified. Most enemies. The only thing we're not using is Stone Guard. Oh hey, the duration of Grizzly Rage is increased by 1, but on this it's 3. That'd be good if I had the version that makes Grizzly Rage a werewolf skill, because if you look on like the stats, it's got some werewolf critical strike damage. Yum. One additional companion, we've had that before. Next query thing, we've had that before. The might keep passive also applies to your storm skill. We had that really recently as well. 4 seconds on Grizzly Rage on Ring. Again, it's another one where, you know, it's all lined up for like werewolfy stats. It's kind of cool. We might have to try that. An unstoppable one, very up-to-date one. 3D walk through enemies, so that's fun. Pulverize is now an Earth skill. Yeah. That could be fun while you're a caster to also, like, pulverize. Haven't had one of these for a while, but we've had it for the longest time. Shred dealing lightning damage when you crit. And the unstoppable thing. Yeah, cool. We should maybe try another spec out for fans. So this is all my old werewolf stuff that worked. Plus this item that was like better werewolf stuff than what I've ever worn before. And this was something I wanted to try and fit in at some point. So what we'll do, we'll make a, guessed it, a line for everything as a bear that totally worked. We want to go back. We have to go back to the island, Kate. So we're not forbidding us from using this on the new spec, but like, you know. Start off with chess piece. That's the Sacred Unique. That permanent werewolf and +2 ranks to all werewolf skills. I'm going to try and make werewolf work again, but it might be that we find that item that allows us to do both and go from there. Which is this one, this ring. Grants a bonus when you kill with the shapeshifting skill. Kill with the werewolf. Non-ultimate next bear skill costs no resource and has no cooldown. Be fun. Get a kill with a werebear skill. Your next werewolf skill will heal you for 249 when damage is first dealt. And we get +1 rank with that quick shift passive, which is like 5% more damage almost all the time. Now let's see about, I think basic skills give us 21% additional attack speed. For this, what's this? Damage reduction only while we're a werewolf though. That doesn't play into everything that I want to do quite so much. We're not going to just stay as a werewolf. Even though, you know, because we're going to be switching between the two. So this could be good. We've never used this before. Pulverize, which we are going to keep, creates a shockwave that travels forwards, dealing 138% of its damage to targets in the path. Could be fun. That's like on the maybe for necklaces. Having the debilitating roar be a werewolf skill Something that we go with. Put this over with like the werewolf section to think about, and we're next just doing pure werewolf. I like 2 ranks of pulverize. This is possible. I think we saw one of these recently that was a sacred item there, so I'll put it down here. So that says now also an earth skill. So pulverize, core, werebear, shapeshifting. Ow. Core, earth, nature magic, werebear, shapeshifting. It really does add the extra tags on there. That's kind of cool. That might play into something that we do at some point. Maybe even this. I'll just have to like think more as we're going through. We do want to increase the duration of Grizzly Rage by 4 seconds. And we do want these crit strikes to give us more crit damage for all of the duration. That is badass. Earthen Might key passive. I don't think we're going to take that key passive. Again, the key passive we're not going for. A lesser duration version of the ring. Don't want companion. I don't think we want this armor thing instead of our pulverized shockwave. We might try and keep that for now. Cyclone armor. And I think this big barrier could be boss. So we didn't end up with the gloves. We are going to try and use shred. Our old bear gloves were hurricane based. Not interesting. Gloves. Bloodhound increases your critical strike chance by 5%. Also affects the nearby. Possible we go for that. "25% increased damage while you have a barrier active." That will help us truck down those elites when we proc up that big barrier. Let's try. Trousers on. that's not really how I meant that to sound. Just yeah. Damage reduction while we were wolf. It's not perfect, but it could be still useful. Don't need to generate another barrier. We already got one of them. Ah! This is it. When you use a shape-shifting skill that changes your form, gain 131 life. We could constantly be healing as we're swapping between them, which we're planning to do the most. That's like the best build this is for. I don't like a 3.5 second immunity bubble. It's just not good for melee because it kicks all the enemies out of the bubble. It's kind of counterintuitive for melee. Yeah, so let's roll with this. Bonk. One more slot offhand. Don't think there are any in there at all. This is an offhand. Shred seeking out nearby poisoned enemies. It's interesting. That could be our last resort. Core skills do up to 24% increased damage based on your amount of fortify. I think it's probably going to be that. The offhands in here? Offhand. Increase damage while barrier is active. We already picked that up somewhere else. Shame, though, 'cause it's a sacred legendary. Where did we pick that up? That was on gloves. Extra damage based on your fortify. Yeah. What's our worst resist? Oh, all pretty decent. Let's fix up the poison. I do hate when I'm dying to poison. Tipsy. Still got the quick damage. That's what we want. Was there any different ones of these? What happens if we swap out this really cool crit one that we're probably still going to go with this? Grants 30% bonus to all magic nodes within range. Well, these are magic nodes. Oh, no, these are magic nodes within range. Okay. Just 1.5% damage. Oh, no, that's awful. Yuck. Damage for human form? Nope. Type shifting has a 20% chance to cause the skill's damage to critically strike. I like that. That's what we're going to try. 20% crit chance. But it just would have been just as good to take that other one that was about the crit chance. It's gone. This one, Spirit. That was just about core skills. So, the top half anyway. The bonus is critical strikes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play around with it. But we also need to change the skill tree now. One more. Right. Cool. See about that one. This anymore. We want. Rampage. Just a quick shift. %20 increased damage after shifting form. We don't really need the extra fortify. We got plenty of that. Something. We want something else that gave us 3 seconds of the extra Grizzly Rage. Really? It was on another ring. Ta-da! We're going to take this one, the 3-second one, destroy it to get the effect. Then see what other things we can staple it to. Oh, maybe that's why I could transfer it across. You need the sacred version to put on a sacred item. That could just be it. It could be that simple. Bang. Those for the bags. Need to go out and like find us some sacred gloves to put it on. Or some sacred amulet. Yeah. Gloves or amulet. So we'll keep Grizzly Rage as spare skill for the moment. Never mind. Can't take it out, so I guess it's got to be like a one I gain somewhere along the way. That was something I wanted to try. Point. I wanted to try extracting that, and then trying to put it on an offhand. Rise to button 2. Red to right click. Rabies instead of trample. Werewolf, werewolf. A total of 1,400 and something damage. Let's try the rabies. Save the trample points. Not using it. Give his extras. Are still using pulverize. Shred. Save somewhere. Probably not the way to do it. Oh, this is a head scratcher. Pulverize. Pulverize. Fine. We should be good. Try. So this is a werewolf skill now instead of a bear skill, despite the icon. And then we've got a pulverize, which we're only going to try and use when we've got 12 stacks, and have a automatic overpower. We've got the rabies for the poison coming back. We're going to try and get that bear item where when you use a bear skill against a poison guy or whatever, it detonates the poison immediately. I think that could be really, really cool. Grizzly Rage is still a werebear one at the moment, although I think we're going to try and convert that into wolf as well. More, Spirit Generator is a werebear skill. I think it's so much better than Claw. I'm going to try and shred again. Big shreds. Extra crit damage, lots of attack speed. 3 for the cost of 1. The big 12 overpower. Whoa, why is there no right click here? Huh. While I'm in Grizzly Rage, it's like it locks out other types of spells. Yeah, it actually doesn't say anywhere on this tooltip that you cannot use other skills whilst you're in Grizzly Rage. And yet, I press it and all my spells are gone. Did you open this menu, they're back, but it swaps them out? It's so bizarre. Like, rabies was automatically gone in exchange for a werebear skill. What the heck? Prisoner remains, lying to rest. Didn't make it in time. Poor guy with a skeleton. I mean, unless they tied up a skeleton in the first place. Oh, no way. I wasn't in there. I'd stepped out of it. Oh, you know what we need? Got voice stuff. Oh. Like that. Need to find some spare points. Help me. Difficult sometimes. So now we do extra crits against poison guys.